All right, guys, things are going crazy out here, and I got some hot picks for you. I mean, I got a bunch. I've been doing really well this last week because I've changed the way I was doing it. I was getting kind of stuck in some of the projects we were chasing, the old meta. When I mean by meta, it means kind of what people are chasing, the new trends. The old meta was like the animals, like Peanut, saving the animals, and Wally and Fred. That's kind of changed. Now, those are still doing okay. Peanut's actually doing well. Some of the other stuff, Wally and Fred, if you got in earlier, they're doing well. But if you're coming in now, you're not going to do well. What has taken over? AI has taken over. Meme coins with utility has taken over. Okay, and look at this chart. Look at this beautiful chart. Isn't this one of the most beautiful charts you've ever seen? And look, early 621,000 market cap. So what I'm also trying to do is I'm trying to position myself in the projects below $1 million. I'm trying to get into the projects that are potential of a 10x, 20x, 100x is what I'm looking for. This one has huge potential. It's not just a normal little meme coin. And this is where you got to change the way you're looking at things. It took me a minute to switch over. I had to take a pause because I was getting wrecked on a lot of projects. I made okay on a couple, but then I was getting wrecked on a couple and it wasn't evening out. So I had to take a pause. I had to go talk to a couple of people in the industry, some of the people that I trust and insiders in the industry. And they're like, yeah, you got to shift your focus. You're over here, but the meta is already shifting here. You don't really see it. It's slight. You don't see it. But if you don't shift, you won't make money. So I'm going to try to keep these videos going. I've been updating people in my community on Discord and Twitter. So I've been telling them about the new meta. So they've been doing great. We've been getting into this. I posted this around $400,000 just yesterday or the day before on my Twitter and my Discord. So what is so great about Tony? Tony is great because it's called Big Tony because it is basically the token for this website. Oops, I already had it up. This website that is called make.fun, which is basically the pump fund of Base. So basically, Tony is an AI agent that's also going to be trading and taking some of the trading funds and investing it back into the tokens that are in its own ecosystem, kind of creating that flywheel. You might say, well, that sounds cool, but has that been done before? Yes, it has been done, kind of, but they are more customizable. They're the first ones doing it on Base, and the team behind it is really well known. The guy's a genius, but there's another project that was, I believe, on Solana that did something very similar. It got to over $200 million. So you got to understand, you got to read the tea leaves. Peanut went to the billions. Fred came along, went to the 100 millions. And then Wally came along and went from a few hundred thousand when I got in to like 20 million. So there was a lot of ripping upwards because you could read the tea leaves. The tea leaves are projects like this that are executed correctly have gone into the hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay? That is what is going on. And are the teams competent enough to take it there? This is considered one of the best dev teams in the industry. I've looked them up. You can go look at them at Twitter. They're considered one of the best guys. There's even a Dune following them already. Everyone with development skills is following them. These guys are known. This token, no one's even selling. It's absolutely incredible. And what's even more incredible is the liquidity. $600,000 in liquidity, $638,000 versus a market cap of $622,000. These guys are so sophisticated that they were able to get this much liquidity going from out the gate. What's crazy is they paired it with CDXUSD. CDXUSD is basically their own over-collateralized stable token. So they're even using part of their own infrastructure to launch these things. These guys are super smart. This is what you want to see. These are the type of meme coins you want to get into. Some guy that, wicked this from this to here, he bought 17 grand of this stuff, almost like 3% of the supply. So people know these guys. People are coming in big money, and you can come big money when the liquidity is this deep from day one. This is incredible liquidity, and the risk, it's always risk. These things can all go to zero. You got to understand. These are high risk plays. If you want low risk plays, go buy Bitcoin. Go buy the S&P. These are not it. This is for my DGen friends out here who are looking to make 100x. If you're looking to make 100x, we got something for you. Got more for you too. So this is one of the plays that I'm in. I'm in this pretty heavy. I went in this a lot heavier than I usually do. From the last bull run, if you remember, most projects I said I just do about $5,000 to $10,000, and I go in and that I really like. This one I'm going a little bit higher end because I feel very confident about this. I feel very confident about the team. I got in between a 400,000 market cap and a little bit below this, maybe about 550. So you're not too far behind. I've been posting it around 400,000 market cap on my own Discord. So please join me. It's a free Discord. The link will be down here so you guys can get the alpha before it comes. Now, this one I think is going to do incredible. I don't see too many projects better than this, except I found another one. Might be pretty spectacular. Okay. This one is called Sammy. Okay. Now, Sammy is basically an all AI news channel run by an AI agent, which is Sammy right here. Now, what makes this different is this has a lot of big backers. It's a lot of big people backing this up. You can go on Twitter, you can do the research yourself. It's kind of settled here in around the $600,000 to $700,000 range, which is where I've been buying it. I've been trying to get it on the dips. Now, I'm going good into Sammy. I'm going heavy into Sammy. I think Sammy has 10, 20, 30, $100 million potential. Where it goes, who knows? We don't know. Okay? So Sammy is one of the projects that's got a team that's experienced, got a great dev. I know somebody that's talking to the CEO, to the dev, doing the research. The reports I'm getting back are like, this is high potential. This is high potential because it is a real utility. And also Sammy is going to do everything. It can trade. It can do all sorts of stuff that people don't even know. This is a real AI agent. This is not the AI bots that people are saying does this and does that and doesn't do anything. These guys have actually developed it. They can license it. This is the first one. They can do a lot with this. So this potential is $100 million potential. Will it get there? I don't know, but it's worth the gamble for me. At least I have put some money behind this. We're going to see what happens. This is kind of right now the lows. Could this go lower? Absolutely. Could go to 100,000. Could go to zero. These things are very speculative. Please understand, this is for the degens out there looking to make 100x, 1,000x, make life-changing Malibu dream house money. This is not the safe play, guys. So don't put in your life savings, okay? Understand that. Now, let's keep going. Found some other great plays. And I've been doing good on all these. And I've been going on all these. And I've been posting all these. So if you haven't joined my Discord, you just getting the news a little late because it's when I can make a video. So this one I got in below 1.5 million. I actually got in this below a million. It's called Trac. I've been seeing a lot of influencers on Twitter talk about this. I started researching it. Oh, I love this. This is a this is a real application, real tracker AI bot. I mean, there's a lot you can do with this. Portfolio tracking, wallet management, KOL portfolio tracking. I mean, man, this thing is next level. You got to read the roadmap. You got to read everything they're doing. It is next level what they're doing. It's only worth $1 million, $1.5 million. Thank me when this is at 20 million because this has that type of potential. Maybe much more. Okay. Again, very speculative, but these guys are doing it. Great branding, great website, trackerAI.bot, great roadmap, great tokenomics, great team, great everything. Great. It's just great. I don't know what to tell you. I don't see a weakness. I don't. It's just going to come down to marketing for them. Okay. And they're doing great. Look at the numbers. They're doing great. Okay. They are doing great. So this one is a $1.5 million market cap. It was as low as about 800,000 or 900,000 a couple days ago. Throwing some money into this. I'm just hanging loose. I'm not selling this. I'm holding this for the long term. Tracker AI. I can't see this doing big number. I mean, they have technology. This is not even a meme coin. This is a tech company at this point. So you're kind of buying into a tech AI because AI is the new meme. AI, it went from meme coins to the AI. This is it. The one that kind of puts it together, Sammy and Tony are kind of AI and meme. But you see, everything I'm talking about is AI. So you look for AI, but real AI. There's a lot of people saying it's AI, not really AI. So always look for AI. So let's continue because there's not too many great stuff that I've gone into. I did buy some Fold too, but that's a different story. I can talk about that later. That's on AVAX. So I'm going to talk about Bob. Bob is on ICP, has gone up quite a bit. I was buying Bob here and there, and I started picking up bigger bags of it because I started to realize Bob's potential. Bob's potential is like Bitcoin, in my opinion. Only $7.6 million market cap. I could have bought this as low as about $1 million, $1.2 million, $1.3 million, and I didn't because I'm an idiot. I missed out on like a 6x, but it's okay. I was starting to accumulate in the 40s around, actually right before it started ripping right here. I was accumulating. I was accumulating a little bit here and there, but really most of my bag was through here. Now you can also mine Bob with ICP. So you can actually mine it and get it. And there's a way of doing it. Now, the thing with Bob is I've realized is the potential. The potential with Bob is sky high. This has $100 million, $200, $300 million potential. Why? Because Bob is actually a blockchain built on a blockchain. That's why they call it Bob. It's basically its own blockchain built upon ICP, and you use ICP to mine it. And its inflation has been going down because it goes through same thing as Bitcoin. It goes through its halving cycles and all of that stuff. So you got to understand, these guys are thinking pretty big. They're actually pretty ingenious. They have their own launch pad. They have a lot going on. I think Bob is the real deal. It took me a minute to come through to it because I was also buying in Burn. And Burn, I'm kind of getting a little bit turned off on Burned a little bit. It's okay. But I'm seeing some stuff. They're playing with the liquidity pools a little bit too much. And it's also on ICP. And they're doing this little games here. It shoots up to 40 cents. It comes back down. And they're injecting liquidity, taking liquidity. I don't know if I'm coming and going. I'm dizzy. Bob has just been solid through and through. They keep building. They keep adding. They keep going. And I think Bob, if you are in an ICP, is one of those tokens that can go a couple $100 million deep. If ICP goes in this bull run, and I do believe ICP will blow up during this bull run to probably at least, I think, 50 billion, which is, about 10x from here. Okay. If it goes there, which I think it can, I think Bob is going to be $1 billion token. I think Bob has that kind of potential. Where does that put us? I mean, if you really think about it, that puts us at about 131x. That's where I think Bob kind of wants to go. I'm seeing stuff on Twitter. I'm seeing them buy a pizza with it, using it as currency. I'm seeing a really vibrant, powerful community. I see a volume on it that's absolutely insane, especially for ICP. This is like $100 million on ICP. ICP doesn't have that much volume. If you look at ICP, it looks like a ghost town compared to most chains. But the fact that this is 400,000 trading in a 24-hour period is insanity. I mean, look at ICP. If we go to ICP at all dexes, volume, 1 million. You're telling me 400,000 of it was from Bob? Look at this insanity. Bob is like 40% of ICP's trading volume on the chain. Isn't that crazy? That should tell you something about how powerful Bob is and how powerful this system is. Nothing even comes close to it. CKUSDC. USDC comes second. BTC, I mean, it's beating everybody. It's absolutely insane. Bob has something special. It's got that special juice. Could it get to 100 million? Yeah. 200? I think so. A billion? I think it can. So I've bought some. I wish I would have bought more. I'm going to be buying the dip, to be really honest with you. I'm just going to be slowly buying the dip. I'm not buying these pumps. I'm sorry, guys. I'll buy these pumps. You guys can buy them. I'm not buying them. All right. This is amateur hour. I'm not going to FOMO in. I'm going to wait for it to come back down. It will, hopefully. And then I'm going to buy some more. I'm just going to add to my position, maybe weekly. I'm going to start treating Bob like Bitcoin. Buy a little bit, see what it does. They keep developing. They keep adding. I like what they're doing. They're starting to become superstars. And I'm going to keep going and going and going until we'll see where it goes. But anyway, guys, those are the ways I've changed my investments. I'm investing in utilities. I'm investing in AI. I'm investing in stuff that might look like a meme coin, but is also an AI or an AI agent. That's where the meta is. Change your mindset. The dogs and cats, save the animals is kind of done. All that little animal stuff is done. The art stuff is done. AI agents is next. There's a few other ones I'll cover later on, but that I wanted to give you guys a quick update so you understand what's happening out there. The other stuff is being replaced by this stuff, and this stuff hasn't ripped yet. It hasn't moved yet, okay? When you're looking at stuff like Tony and you're looking at stuff like, Sammy, hasn't moved yet. It's only $600,000, $700,000 market cap. When these get into the tens of millions and hundreds of millions, and some of the ones similar to them have, but when more of them get there, then we can start talking about the next meta. But this is the next meta. You have to identify it early, get on the wave, wait and see. I'm not selling any of these. I am just relaxing, and I love Tony because Tony has such deep liquidity. It's a relaxing little coin compared to all the crap on Solana. It's just chill. You just have to relax. It doesn't go up too much, doesn't come down too much because it has such huge liquidity it's wonderful to see. And as liquidity comes in and more people buy it, it'll get bigger and bigger. It actually is incredible to see a token like this, and because the team is so good behind it. So please keep all these factors in your mind. Anyway, guys, best of luck out there. Please understand, this is for the real experts out there, the real professional traders, the people who know crypto and understand it. Don't just get into these things because a YouTuber tells you. Do your own research. Understand these projects. I don't get paid if you're getting in these projects. I'm just trying to spread some good projects to people because I know a lot of people are getting wrecked out there, especially on scams like that Hawk Tui girl, Hawk token, which I would never have gone into. So we got to spread some knowledge out there, spread some good utilities, spread what is the next meta, spread some wealth. That's what we got to do. So anyway, guys, best of luck. Don't get wrecked. Read the tea leaves. Read the meta. Take care.